Okay, hello guys. Good afternoon. Welcome to day one of Nocode Africa training. It's really beautiful to be back. Yeah, it's like super beautiful. I hope that you guys can hear me. Yeah. Please, if at all you can hear me very well, just drop a comment. I will see your comment. Just drop a comment and say yes, I can hear you. Uh, it's good to be here. Just say hi because I will greet everyone. I will have to greet everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen Joy. Joy is always here. So, hi, Joy. Welcome. Boluwatife, welcome. Uh, Cookzon, welcome. Esetime, welcome. Jemima, welcome. Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah, don't backslide again this time. Abundance, welcome. Anyedi, welcome. Anyedi, I believe you should be able to hear me now. Um, Swinson, welcome. Pelumi, welcome. Samuel, welcome. Okay, yeah, Cookzan, thank you for this response. Uh, Oluwatobi, welcome. Edison, welcome. Uh, Ugochinyere, welcome. Sikak, welcome. Woki, welcome. Joseph, welcome. Ochie, welcome. Prince, welcome. Uguna, welcome. Okay, welcome guys. It's really good to have you guys here. Like it's super good. Yeah, Bami is here. Bami, welcome. Good to have you here. Okay, so Juliet, welcome. Cook Jungle, welcome. Basically, I'm calling you your name based on what we have here on YouTube. Yeah, so if it's your brand name, I believe you can probably wear your brand name as your name. Uh, Abdul, welcome. Uh, Ajil, welcome. I will just say hi to anyone that says hi, so I will just greet everybody back. Yes. Victor Day, welcome. Amanda, welcome. Review with Jays, welcome. Okay, this is Jays. Okay. Raphael, welcome. Okay. Ah, okay. Cook Jungle, Kelvin is your name. Okay. Precious, welcome. It's good to have you guys here. Like it's super good. God's power, welcome. I will just keep saying welcome to everyone. We will have we will start officially in the next 3 minutes while we just continue the greeting exchange of pleasantries. Yes. Ekubiat, welcome. Yeah, let me try to see if I can drop it on the other group so that more people can join. Um, okay, so really good. Where did I stop? So God's power, welcome. Uh, Mazzino, welcome. Charles, welcome. Edafe, welcome. All right, guys. So it's really good to have you guys here. Like super good to have everyone here, and I'm super excited myself to be here because I love to teach, and I love to guide. So it's amazing to be here. Really, we have tutors here. I will introduce the tutors with time. Yeah, so the tutors, if you guys can hear me, welcome. Betan, Joy, Peter, welcome. Uh, Kings, Ogar, welcome. Okay. All right. So welcome guys. I am like super excited to be here. Like super excited to have everyone here. And it's going to be like super amazing. Like the things that we're going to learn here, the level of knowledge you're going to gather from here, the level of support you're going to be able to get from here. It's going to be like super amazing, really. And yeah, welcome to the family, the No Code Africa family. So we're going to start in I think 1 minute now. Yeah. Let me just open the different tabs. Hello. We will have the session. I think it will just be roughly about an hour or less. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. Uh, okay. So I think I have to greet more people. Jack, Jack Malise. I think that's it. Welcome. Uh, Okay, yeah. Esadime said the video is blurry. Yeah, I think it's blurry. Might be blurry from your end, but there's something I will show you what to do to make it like high resolution. It will burn some of your MB, but it's okay. You can. I will show you. It's basically on YouTube. There's the settings that you need to do. I will soon share my screen so that you can see that. But let me just finish greeting. I like to greet. Yeah, Salawat said the video is clear. So Stephen, welcome. Velma, welcome. Uh, Kike Lomo, welcome. Habib, welcome. Oluwa Toby, welcome. Uh, yeah, so yeah, Esedimet is actually going to be from your end, but I will show you actually. Uh, Kelechi, welcome. Okay, so everyone else will just join us while we start right away. Okay, so let's start right now. Okay, so where are we going to start from? Before we start, let me just quickly like share my screen so that you can see what to do to fix that problem. So let me just go to YouTube and get that video link. Use space videos. Let me get the link to the and then show you what to do. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen now. I'm going to share my screen so you can quickly like see what I'm going to do. So window. I think this is it. Okay, so my screen is being shared right now. I believe you can see my screen and yeah. So basically what is happening, what you need to do is you need to come to this icon here, the settings icon, click on it, and then you see the quality here, like you see quality here. So you click on the quality and remove it from auto to 720. When you put it at 720 resolution, right, it will be like way better. Okay, so that's just how to ensure that you don't have a blurry view. Okay, so please just try to correct that. Okay, so welcome guys. It's really good to be here. Like I said, I think I've said it like up to 10 times. Yeah, because I have missed teaching like live sessions, and I've also missed publishing some videos, and I will start that immediately. I think later today there will be a new video. Yeah, okay, not later today, sorry, to be tomorrow. Yeah, to be tomorrow. Yeah, so I want to introduce you to something called no code development, right? And that's like the essence of why we are here. Like we are here to learn everything about no code development and why you should learn no code development. I believe that the people that are here in this session, they are entrepreneurs, they are startup founders, there are techies or maybe technology enthusiasts, right? Or curious people. Yeah. So, but if I told you are an entrepreneur and you are, let's say, maybe a techie, right? So maybe you've had a client reach out to you and say, I need you to build a mobile application for me. And let's say you don't know how to write codes, or you even know how to write codes. You know that it takes like way longer to build an industrial application, like an enterprise application, writing codes. But with the new technology, the new trend called no code trend, you can build applications really faster, just like what FlutterFlow is saying right now. So you can build applications faster than ever. And then and you can do this without having to write a single line of code for real. So I will talk about the like 4 different no code tools today, and that's FlutterFlow. I will talk about Bubble briefly. I will talk about Adalo briefly as well, and then I'll talk about Webflow. Like we'll just go through the platforms and just see what they say, okay? And then I think that will be like a very good way of introducing you to Nocode Africa and what we do here. So what do we exactly do at Nocode Africa. If I told you're just joining the group or you're just having access to this class just right now, I want to let you know that we actually teach early stage African startup founders and entrepreneurs and techies how to build mobile and web applications without writing codes. And we teach this for free. We do this in cohorts that last for 6 weeks. And we provide enough support to make sure that every single person that gets to be part of this community and ends up understanding how to build mobile applications and ends up understanding how to build web applications for themselves, for their business, or for clients. All right. Okay, so before I proceed, I would like to say that I'm going to talk about these four different tools, right, briefly, right? But we are going to pay attention to just FlutterFlow in this particular cohort. I'll be teaching you how to use FlutterFlow to build web and mobile applications without writing code, and I will tell you why we're focusing on this. Okay, and then also if at all you want to learn Adalo, right, we have tutorials already on this same YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and check videos later after the class. But meanwhile, before we continue, please just do me a very huge favor and just punch the like button, like punch that like button on the face for me. Like I mean the like button on your YouTube channel, on this channel. Just punch it for me. What I mean by that is just give me a thumbs up, like click on it and give me a thumbs up. It's one of the ways that you will help encourage us to do what we're doing. And then after you've done that, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon as well, notification, so that whenever we launch or create a tutorial, you will be informed about it. That's one of the ways that you can stay connected to Nocode Africa every single time, right? So why we are hosting the training and the classes on Space YouTube channel is because Space happens to be like the number one sponsor of these training. Yeah, so the $2,000 you were supposed to pay for the training is taken care of totally by Space. So that's why we are hosting the classes here, because Space happened to be like the parent company responsible for Nocode Africa. Nocode Africa is a non-profit organization, and you can only support us by liking this particular video and other videos, of course, and then of course clicking to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Away from that, this is the very first tool. I would like to start with these, but let me start with something else entirely. Let's start with Adalo, because this is like the very first tool that I got exposed to, right? I happen to be studying technological entrepreneurship at Annapolis University here in Russia. And I got to learn about the no-code development tools here, right? And then I got fascinated with it, and I was like, okay, wow, not everyone would have the chance of getting a fully funded scholarship to come study their master's or bachelor's something. And in as much as because of that reason, right? So I decided to create this scenario, the No Code Africa organization, to actually teach everyone, mostly Africans, early stage African startup founders, entrepreneurs, how to build mobile and web applications without writing codes, because this is one of the ways you can actually get to make money for yourself, right? So this particular platform is called Adalo, right? Adalo is an amazing tool. It's a no-code tool. It allows you to build responsive apps and publish anywhere, no coding required, right? So Adalo allows freelancers, creatives, founders, and people just like you to build and publish custom responsive apps for the web and mobile devices. The only question is, what will you build? Well, that's true. So the number one question is, what will you build? And this is the platform for it, and it's an amazing tool. It has its advantages and disadvantages. We won't dwell on advantages or disadvantages. We'll just look at what they offer, right? So you can actually get to design, build, and publish, right? And of course, grow on the platform. So this is how it is. You can customize your app with branding and design. It's basically a drag and drop tool that they use within Adalo, right? It's like really good. And then you can manage your content inside Adalo or use external data to power your app. These are like new integrations. Like it wasn't like this before, but now you can actually get to integrate with Zano and then publish your application up there away. Okay, so You can also easily publish to any app store or custom domain. Like you can publish your application directly from Adalo to Play Store or App Store, right? One of the beautiful things about this. And then you can monetize and grow your app with Adalo. You can, of course, unleash your inner developer with no code. Yeah. So if I told you are like a traditional developer and you are tired and maybe you've been giving your clients prices that makes them run away, well, it's not your fault. It's actually very difficult to build writing code. I personally am also a developer, right? I write Dart. uh, that basically runs on the Flutter framework. It's used for building mobile and web application, right? So you can build for Android, iOS with Flutter. And eventually I will talk about FlutterFlow, which also runs on Dart and the Flutter framework. Okay, so these are some of the customizations that you can add within Adalo, Zapier, Zano. I like their new UI. This is really good. Drag and drop freedom builder, web publishing control. Adalo is really doing fine now. I will have to see how I can create more tutorials on Adalo, especially with their new updates. This is good. Component marketplace. You can see templates and clone them, right? You can integrate custom actions, and then they have like 2 million plus unique end users. That's amazing. Really, that's amazing. And then integrations, these are the different integrations that are available here. You can integrate on Zoom, Airtable, Google Sheets, Square, Google Maps, Stripe is for payment. Make, this is formerly Integromat, Zapier, HubSpot, Gmail, Mailchimp, QuickBooks. So this is amazing, right? And of course, you can always hire from here. These are like the reviews that people say about the platform. So start building your custom domain. Let's see. Let me just try to quickly assess the platform again, and let me see. Uh, okay, I'll have to log in, and I didn't log in before starting this. Okay, so no problems. We can just leave it at just going through these. Yeah, maybe in subsequent classes we will look at inside, but I didn't really want to talk about Adalo or even show you how it works. I want to pay attention to FlutterFlow. Okay, so but let's just look at the different parts here. So this is the product part. There's components, app templates, all of this. So solutions. Okay, so I think let's look at pricing, right? Because before you even start using any of these tools, you need to look at the pricing, like how much do they charge for their service. So this is how Adalo charges for their service, right? So you see here, you can start for free. Yeah, so you can start for free, and these are the things that you get access to. Database plus collections, unlimited screens, unlimited test apps, and then $0 per month, 200 records per application. This is like the storage space that they give you. Okay, and 1,000 monthly app actions. Nice. I think this used to be 100 records. Now it's 200. Beautiful. Then this is a starter pack that is $45 per month. Yeah, then professional 65, 200, and 250. So you see the different things here. So the features here, all free features: custom fonts, custom domain, published web, and professional has even extra features like geolocation, design, version, custom integration, published to app stores. Yeah, so I believe this is good. It's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's good. All right, depends on what you really want. Okay. And let's leave this part and talk about the next one. Let's go with Webflow. All right, so Webflow is another no-code tool that allows you to build mobile application, right? Let's see, what do they really allow you to build? Okay, so I think you can build mostly web application with Webflow, right? Yeah, I think you can also manipulate it to create mobile application, right? Yeah. So creative power that goes beyond templates. So this is also very amazing. I like the fact that you can easily do animations with Webflow. Like it's super really cool when it comes to animation and responsiveness. So it's really good. Belts for enterprise scale and growth, right? So these are the different organizations that I think use the platforms, or people from these organizations use the platform. All right. So these are like some of the major applications that have been built with Webflow. All right, I will try to create a video showing applications built with no-code tools, and I'll capture Webflow, Adalo, Bubble, and FlutterFlow. All right, I will do that. And these are different platforms that have been created with Webflow, like beautiful applications, beautiful. So there's actually nothing that you can imagine to build that you can't like build with Webflow, right? So um, okay, so you can will help you get started, learn, explore. I think they provide some tutorials on how to even use the platform. You can also hire an expert from here if at all you don't have the time. You can get started for free. Okay, so just like this, let's look at their solutions. Not this. I like to look at the product itself. Then so this is product designer, CMS, e-commerce, interaction, memberships, editor, logic. These are like the basic stuff that is also found everywhere else. But let's look at the pricing. Okay, so this is the pricing. It looks way more affordable than Adalo, right? So this is like $14 per month. This is $45 per month for their first paid plan, right? So let's look at all the other plans. Okay, high plan features. Okay, leave this one. So these are all the plans, I believe. Yeah, these are all the plans, and the highest is $39 per month. The highest here is $250 per month. Okay, so yeah, so it depends on your budget and what you want to do and all of that. I will show you my own recommendation, but you can always check out this. But particularly for this cohort, we'll be focusing on FlutterFlow. So these are the different things here. For the basic part, there's custom domain, CMS items, uh, 500 monthly form submissions, 50 gigabyte bandwidth, and lots of other things here. So away from this, let's look at the next one. Bubble. This is another very beautiful no-code tool. All right. So the best way to build CRMs without code, best way to build social networks, the best way to build marketplaces. This is like how they address themselves, and they are super good. Like Bubble is like super good. And so building tech is slow and expensive. Bubble is the most powerful no-code platform for creating digital products. Build better and faster. This is true. Bubble is like really good, and they've been in existence for a while. All right, so they have like a good number of bubblers. This is 2.7 million people. All right, and then they have been empowering these companies all along. Okay, so the beautiful thing about no code is that if at all you're a startup founder or you're an entrepreneur, and then you've always been suffering trying to get a co-founder, a technical co-founder, well, say no more. You can become a technical co-founder in your startup by just knowing how to build with these no-code tools, right? And that's basically what we're going to be doing here. We will be teaching you how to achieve this particular possibility, and we will be doing that in 6 weeks, right? And basically the very first 4 weeks will be for training. The last 2 weeks will be for you to work on a project with a team. All right. Okay, so this is Bubble, and I think basically what I would like to look at is just this part. So you can design, develop, and run powerful products with Bubble. This is how the interface looks like. It's a lot of drag and drops. Uh, cool, full functionality, no code. You can do everything, maps, anything. All right. So let's see. What I really want to pay attention again is going to be the pricing. So all these platforms are really good, but some are more simpler to use than others. Like Adalo is like very easy to learn how to use, right? And Webflow is also very easy. All of them are actually very easy, but the thing is this: it depends on the ability to customize. What I will recommend will be the last one I'll be talking about, which is FlutterFlow. Okay, and that's what we'll be focusing on. So this is the pricing for Bubble. Pretty expensive, right? Pretty pricey, not expensive. Let's say pricey. Yes. So 29. Here is 49. Here is 14. So you can choose your poison. Well, that's a figurative statement. You can choose what you want to drink. Yeah, that's like what I mean. Okay, so here these are like the basic packages, like so starter, grow, team, custom. I think the highest here is 349, the highest here is 250, the highest here is 39. So you can choose the one that works for you, but basically I wouldn't be teaching you guys Bubble. I will be teaching you guys how to use FlutterFlow. All right. So, but lots of things that are also possible within every other place is also possible within Bubble. but I will show you mostly FlutterFlow. So here, like in the starter package, the application can go live, right? So you can have custom domain, securing workflows, basic version control, 175,000 workloads units per month. Yes, yes, yes. So there's this. This is like the new thing that they brought in. They now charge you pay use, like pay consumption. Yeah. So in workloads, 2 days of server logs. Yeah. So this is really good. All right, but we will be paying attention to FlutterFlow. So let's come to FlutterFlow now. So this is my favorite, right? Really, this is my favorite because first of all, they have a very beautiful UI. I like the black theme. If I told you like the black theme too, I like it. So it's really cool and neat. And I will show you some of the things, the reasons why I like it. So you can build applications faster than ever with FlutterFlow. You can create beautiful UIs, generate clean code. Now, this is the one you didn't see in price in Bubble, Adalo, or Webflow. Now, in FlutterFlow, you can build the application, right? And even though you are a developer, or maybe your client wants you to actually build the platform as maybe with code or something, or maybe later on you want to scale it, you can download the codes, like generate clean codes that was use in the background to implement your application with the no code tool. You can download it and then host it anywhere else and continue working on it. Like, it's super beautiful, really. So you can deploy it to App Store or Web Store in one click. You can it has like fully extensible features with custom code. Yes, you can write some few codes too, right? So if I told there's some animation, some features that you want to do, and you can't like implement it with what is available on FlutterFlow, you can write some little codes to just implement it. I will show you some little codes in between, but you can actually do without writing codes at all. Okay, so this is it. Like, it's super beautiful and nice. I don't use the white theme. I use the black theme, which I will show you, right? um but before then, I will have to maybe stop sharing my screen and then hear what you guys have to say, maybe in comments. So if I told you you're enjoying this already, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button on the head for me, please. Thank you very much. So you can build differently. It's trusted by users at leading companies around the world like Rakuten, Wex, Yokogawa. I don't want to pronounce most of these brand names in case I say it wrongly. So, but you can see it too, yeah? Good. All right, so try a demo of FlutterFlow. These are some of the applications that have been built within FlutterFlow, right? This is like more like the different things you can do, like responsive fintech application, CRM, tax management application. You can view them on FlutterFlow. Let's look at it. Let's look at how it looks like. Let's look at how it looks like. Makes sense. Okay, so I can be very sarcastic sometimes. I think that's one of the ways that I make the trainings really, really, really fun. Yeah, and okay, so this is taking some time. Okay, yeah, normally it's supposed to take some little time to load. Yeah, but it's gonna load up. I think it's done. Uh, yeah. So this is the application. Of course, this is how the dashboard looks like, the beautiful FlutterFlow dashboard. So this is it. I will show you guys like some things later, like how to navigate through the dashboard, right? We won't be building any application today, right? This is just introduction. So this introduction will be pretty short. I said 1 hour, but I think we can end up doing 45 minutes. Yeah, wouldn't be bad. I just wanted to introduce you to it and then get you all excited. Then after that, after the end of this training, I will drop links to tutorials that are already available that I would like you to consume before tomorrow's class, right? Because tomorrow's class, we will start building things in real time, like we will do real stuff. And I'll tell you how the whole training will go because of the reviews that we have gotten over time, right? I will tell you like how we're going to operate because we want everyone to be like to have to give us full participation, right? So this is like the dashboard and this is the application itself. Like, it's really good. And basically the things that the things that I use in um, creating an application inside FlutterFlow, they are called widgets, right? Widgets. So you can call them components, but it's officially called widgets. So these are like the different widgets, container widgets, Column widget. This is more like this is another container widget. This is a graph kind of. Yeah, and we have icon widgets, we have text widgets, we have a lot of widgets. Like, and the beautiful thing is that you can easily customize these things on the go. Like, it's like super amazing. Like, seriously. And then here you go. This is like where you get to access. Let me hover on it so you see widget tree. It says widget. Don't forget, I told you that the different things that you see here are called widgets. So, and then so if I told all of these are widgets, then you should have like a collection of all these widgets. But FlutterFlow calls it tree. So widget tree. This is how it looks like. So these are the different widgets that are available here, right? So these widgets are more like you can also call them screens, right? Like these particular parts are screens, or you can call them pages, so anyone works. So pages, these are like the different pages, right? So pages is another page, there's another page. You can do like complex things with this tool. Like, it's super cool. And these are all pages, yeah. And then for each of the pages, you now have the real widget tree. So they call this the widget tree, not because this is the tree, but because this is the tree. All right. So basically, trees have branches, it has roots, right? Yeah. So this is like the tree itself. So this is the screen, and you can call it the tree, for instance, right? And so it has its branches, basically the components that are inside these screens. And so, like this particular screen now that says main team, the components that are inside here, these are the different components. There is a text widget here, properly positioned where it is positioned. There's another text widget. There's a container widget. There is a text widget. There's a row widget. There is a column widget, right? So we have columns, we have rows, we have text widgets, we have icon widgets, we have everything that we use on the platform here are called widgets. Okay, so and then for every single thing that you touch here, like every single widget that you click on, it has a corresponding panel where you can, adjust the properties. Like now, for you to change what is here, you have to like change it here. Okay, and then there are lots of features like conditional visibility, responsive visibility. This is what you use in making it mobile responsive. There's alignment and like basically padding and alignment, how to actually properly position this thing on your design according to your Figma design or your product, your UX design. Okay, so then the properties of the text, like the font weight, the styling, whether it's italic, underline, or a strike through, the font size, the font family, you can choose them here. They have free fonts like Google fonts. Then you can also like create a theme font, or just upload it in like a custom font. Okay, so all of this you will learn how to do. Then there's lines height, line spacing, letter spacing, max lines, a lot of things. So what I mean is, for every single tool that you click on, you'll see a corresponding window here where you can adjust the properties of that particular widget. Okay. All right. So we have columns, of course, just like we already know what columns is. So this is columns, and in columns it allows you to stack things from top to bottom, right? So top to bottom. So this is it. Things are stacked on top of themselves in a column. But when it comes to row like this is like a row. Although it was converted to the component, you can stack things from left to right. That means they are all horizontal, column vertical. Yeah. And okay, so I think that's those are like the basic stuff. Windows nav. Let's go to this main theme and see. Okay, it's not a drawer. Okay, so and then let's say you go to homepage, for instance. This is the homepage. If you want to, this is like a project already that has been made by FlutterFlow, right? It's a template. You can use it, customize it if you want to, if it looks like the project that you want to build. But first you have to click on clone. So you'll be able to make changes after you've cloned it, right? So you have to click on the clone project to start making changes to this project. But if at all you want to see how it looks like without having to check it out through the dashboard here, you have to click on this icon here that looks like an eye. So you click on it, it will allow you to preview it. All right. So if you see it here, it's basically for previewing. So you click on that, and then you will have access to like seeing how the application runs. So it will take us like a couple of seconds before it like shows. So just enjoy this black beautiful background. Yeah, and this nice logo that is just, you know, beaming like a heartbeat. Yeah, so this is it. This is how it looks like. Beautiful. This is like a tablet view. Yeah, so there are different views like this particular perspective. You see, it's very mobile responsive. It can snap to your mobile view, and it can snap to web view. You see, really beautiful something, right? Really nice. So let's go back to what it was before. I think this one. Yeah, so you can look at it and see what is going on here. This is like super good, guys, like super good. Right, so let's go through different screens. So this is another one. You can just click here to pan through all the screens. So these are like the screens, right? You can reduce the zoom, all right? And then you can also click here to display keyboard so that you'll know how it would look like when keyboard is being turned on. And then you can change these as well. Yeah, so you can switch to dark mode. You see, this is really good. So you can switch to dark mode. FlutterFlow has like an automatic features that allows you to switch between dark mode and light mode. You don't have to do anything to do that. Just have to tell it, okay, yes, I would like to be able to switch between dark mode and light mode in my application. That's in the team settings, right? Or project settings. So this is it, guys. Let's go ahead and then check out through the different aspects of FlutterFlow. So this is where you choose the dimension, the size that you want to work on. So if you click on this, you see how it looks like. You can click on this to put it in a casing, right? Really nice casing. A mock-up, not casing. Yeah, so let's say a mock-up. Yeah, so you put your design in mock-up and then look at how it, like see how it would feel like, right? So you can also put it in a mock-up for laptop, like this is a desktop. Okay, so all right, so that's for that part, and we have something called components. I will talk about this subsequently. um, we have the storyboard. This is very good because it shows you how the applications are connected, I think, but for this particular template they are not connected, so you won't see anything. Yeah, they're not, like, things have not been connected. By connected I mean, let's say you click a particular place, it should take you to another place. Like, there are no connections in this application, otherwise you would have seen like different storyboards. Then we have something called Firestore. Yeah, so for FlutterFlow, yeah, you get to store your data inside Firebase, right? So we basically use Firebase as our backend storage for all our applications. You will learn how to do these. I will, after this class, drop links to tutorials that you can, go through, tutorials on our channel that you can go through that can give you like a head start for you to, start this. Okay, so each of the like in the database, in the Firestore database, you will see something like this. This is like collection. So this is a user collections, and then it has a schema, like the elements that are inside these collections. So the collections are more like a bookshelf, like a shelf. So then the books that are inside this shelf are like the schema, the different things here. So I will, like, get to show you these in real time. We will have a real session, like a practical session tomorrow, where we will work on creating login logout functionality of a basic application, right? So but before then, I will still drop a link for you to go through an existing tutorial to just see how it is, so that you can like prepare your mind against the class. All right, so this is it, and this is another collection. This is the schema as well, and then in each of these collections we have the different field names, like name here, amount, status, and each field here, right, has a corresponding data type. So is it a string? String is basically like a combination of numbers, text, characters. Double is basically like more like point something, like it has like an overflow of numbers, let's say 0 point something and all of that. So the string is purely just text, right? Date and time is a timestamp. Yeah, so I will show you where to use all of these different things. So I will try to see how I can wrap this up immediately so that we can introduce the tutors, because you will also be learning from other tutors. These tutors happen to be like students that were that learned with us right from cohort 1 and then cohort 2, and they have like some very good knowledge about this platform, and they will be helping you when I am not available to respond to you, right? And they will be directly managing you. Yeah. So, but you can always reach out to me anytime you have a particular need. Okay. This is app state. Quite complex. I can't like say it simply without showing you how it really works. Then we have API calls. So, most applications don't work on their own. You might need to like connect your application to another application, and basically the only way you can do that is by helping them communicate with each other using APIs. If I told you a developer here, you would like understand that simply. So these are like the media for the project. So you can come here and upload media for all your projects, and then this is where you can add custom codes. Like so you can add some few custom codes here to your project, and then this is like your team setting. All right, so it doesn't have so much details here. So this is like the loading, the preview scenario, like any way that it has to load before it shows something. So do you have this? And then these are like the app settings. Like there are lots of things here. I think I will just talk about this, then we will bring the class to a close. So we have the app details, right? It has a lot of things here, like what is the entry page, which is the page that shows uh, when users are not logged into your application, right? So then the app assets, right? Like splash screen, the preview screen, the launcher icon, right? If at all is a desktop application, you have the favicon, right? So this web publishing part, I'm not sure this project was web published. So let's go to web publishes. If at all you finish building your application and you want it to be viewable on the web without having to like maybe get the APK part, you can publish it on the web. So there's mobile deployment. You can deploy your application into App Store. You can deploy it into Play Store directly from FlutterFlow. Okay, and you can also integrate push notifications. You can enable it. You can do authentication. You can turn it on so that your users can authenticate themselves and have access to your application. By authenticating, I mean creating an account, logging in. All right. And then these are some of the, okay, so there's languages. You can add the languages here. You can also look at the different platforms. Then Firebase, this is where you do integration to Firebase, right? So this is integration to Firebase. You have to connect your FlutterFlow project to a Firebase project. I will show you these subsequently when we are doing our first practical session, like building a project straight up. So day 2, everything starts. We will hit the ground running in day 2. Nigerians would really understand what I mean. Okay, so yeah, I told you guys I'm a bit sarcastic. So collaboration. All right. So one of the beautiful things about this is that you can actually invite someone else to work with you on the project. So like 2 people can work on a particular project simultaneously. This is a very recent development from FlutterFlow. Yeah. So FlutterFlow is improving like with lightning speed. Okay, so I think I have talked about this. So Stripe is like an integration for payment. Braintree, this is another integration. All right, this also enables credit card, Google Play, and Apple Play, all of that. Revenue cards, won't talk much about that. Razor Pay, and then these are like the different integrations that you can have, like Superbase, GitHub. So for the developers, you can connect these directly to your GitHub repository, and such that if at all you want to download the codes, you can push them straight to your GitHub, right? So there's Algolia, add search to your app with Algolia, Google Analytics, Firebase Remote Configuration, Firebase Crashlytics, Firebase App Check, Google Maps, AdMob, Mux Livestream, a lot of things, right? So you see, this was more like just a basic introduction to everything. And let's go back to this particular part. This is where you do the real thing and set everything up. Then create a collection here, connect it to your Firebase and things that working dynamically. All right. So if you have errors, you will see your errors here. You see some errors here. So this shows warnings, and then this shows errors. All right. So this is like it. If your application has an error, right, it will not run. Okay. So this was like looking at a demo, right? I haven't seen the icon for run debug mode. I will show you that eventually. Okay, so I think that's it for now. We've talked extensively about FlutterFlow and like an introduction to it. It's pretty easy to learn how to do this, and you just need to be patient with yourself and your learning pace, right? Don't try to overload yourself too much. Okay, so without saying so much, I believe that you have been like properly inducted and introduced to FlutterFlow. After the class, I will drop links on the group where you can see links to tutorials that you should consume before tomorrow's class. So you should consume those tutorials today, and then we will have our classes tomorrow. Like the practical class, we will start building things with FlutterFlow, and in 6 weeks you'll be able to like know how to build any application that you want to build. All right, so the motivation part, let me stop sharing my screen. The motivation part is this, right? So you the whole training is it's hard. It's not super easy like you would imagine. I know that you maybe because it's called no code development, you think that it's going to be super easy, right? I don't want to break your bubble, but I just want to give you like a head start information. It is not easy. It is not too easy, but it's something that you can do, right? It's way easier than writing codes, and I want you to really like pay attention to all the things that we're going to be doing here, and not just that. I want you to participate fully in what we are going to be doing here. If you have problems, you feel like you're falling behind, instead of leaving the group or quitting, right? Seek for help. Reach out to me. I will introduce you to the tutors like in the next 3 minutes. So you reach out to the tutors, you reach out to me. You have direct access to me on WhatsApp, right? But I can get busy, right? I am a student. I'm still a student, so I can get busy sometimes. So I will just either um, redirect you to the tutors, and they will help you, right? And we will have something called laboratories, right? Laboratories is like, in this session now, you don't have access to say anything apart from to drop comments for me, which I will look at all the questions and then try to address them, all right, before I introduce the tutors. All right. So, but when it's the laboratory, it also happens here on YouTube, and you have access uh, to sharing your screen and getting real time assistance, because we want you to like be really good at this thing. Why? There's what is it? What is the need for us, right? I know you might be wondering, why are we doing this for free? Well, we are a non-profit organization. By non-profit, I mean Nocode Africa, right? And we want you to be super good at this because we have two platforms that you can make money from, right? How do you make money? You will make money by, creating templates of different projects and putting it on the platform. Like we have No Code Forest, where you can put the application there free of charge. You put it free of charge, and then we help you advertise it, and you get to sell your product there. So we will be launching that. The MVP is the wait list is out, so I will just drop the link to the wait list now. Uh, let's say no code forest .com. So nocodeforest.com. So I want you to go ahead. I'm dropping it as a comment right now. Yeah, so I'm dropping it as a comment right now, so you can look at it. You don't necessarily need to like look at it now. Whatever I told you on a laptop, you can look at it. Of course, open it in a different tab, and look at it. I will still tell you more about it, but that's one of the places that you'll be able to make money from, because we don't want you to just learn the skill for learning's sake. We want you to also make money out of it. And apart from just teaching you this skill, we will also be taking you on some personal development trainings once in a while. It's not like very frequent. Our focus is on no-code development, but at some point we will take you on some trainings on how to provide provide yourself with some visibility by leveraging on LinkedIn, right? Okay, so I have said a whole lot, and then there's another platform called Talcon. Talcon is a platform that will connect you to small and mid-sized business owners who want to hire you as a no-code developer in exchange for cash, of course. So and then of course you can also use Talcon to find co-founders, right? Yeah. So these are just like the nitty gritty. So that means you're not just learning for learning's sake, and you're not going to end up suffering to get clients, but we will tell you the things to do, like the things like this particular class that you've started right now. You can make a screenshot of the class. You can talk about it on LinkedIn. Of course, try remember to tag us and mention us, mention FlutterFlow. All right. And so just be rest assured that we will do everything possible to ensure that you not just get a skill, you also get employed. Because when you get the knowledge and you can build templates and put on a no code forest, right? We will be able to make money from that too, because you will take we will take some commissions from the money that you will make from no code forest. So yes, I know some persons are always curious, why are they doing it for free? Is there a hidden agenda? There are no hidden agendas. Everything is like plain straight. We teach you for free. You post on the no code forest for free. You make money by selling your template on the platform, and we just take a small piece as commission, very small piece, 20%, right? So meanwhile you get to take 80%. That's just how it is, right? Okay, so Talcon, someone is asking about that, so let me just also drop that as well. You can join Talcon as an early bird, right? Early bird talent, right? So but you don't necessarily need to join now if you don't have a skill, right? So just you can just go ahead and look at it. But if at all you're already a developer, a no code developer, and you've gone far, even if you're just at the intermediate level, so you can sign up. So I have dropped the link to Talcon as well. But okay, so I will share a screenshot again towards the end of the training, just to tell you about Talcon and No Code Forest, right? So you don't really need to go and check it out now. Yeah, you can check it out later. So let me address the questions that was found here. Let me see where I stopped. Go to sentence change. Mine is bright. Um, Thank you very much. Uh, yes, thank you very much. Yes, you punched the button. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you, Jays. Salawat, thank you very much. Yes, this session will be available for a rewatch. Uh, okay. So let me see. I'm trying to see the comments that I didn't respond to. Okay, so then the questions too. Let's see. Okay, so Comic is saying FlutterFlow takes too much time to load. Well, it shouldn't be like that. I think it should be just your network. But if I told you that particular problem persists, I don't know, just try to see how you can send me a message, right? Send me a screenshot of it. I happen to be a FlutterFlow ambassador. So some of these concerns that you raise, I need to be able to like get a real a proof, right? So you can make a screenshot or a screen recording of your screen, show me how long it takes, and then give me the file. I will send it to FlutterFlow, and they will improve on the platform, right? So yeah, so okay, I'm trying to just see. Sage Health. Okay, this was sarcastic. Great. Okay, so bulls, I won't be able to comment on this. It's very delicate. Sorry about that. If you want to know about it, try and reach out to me directly. Okay. So yes, Paul, we will be running nonstop. Hit the ground running and run nonstop. Don't rest. Okay, so okay, let's see. Can we get the recorded video, please? Yes. So yeah, bulls, thank you again. Joy is asking, is FlutterFlow working on a mobile phone? Okay, so you can't really use FlutterFlow on your mobile phone. I don't know if this is part of their development plan yet. So, but you can't. You have to use a laptop. Okay. All right. So, how often are the classes? So yeah, the classes will be. Can we get a calendar of events? This is good. I like this suggestion, calendar of events. Okay, so yeah, we're going to look at this scenario and then create calendars for each of the events. Yeah, so they can add it on your calendar. Good idea. Yes, 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 good idea. Yes, good idea. So yes, basically we have the classes every day. Sometimes the classes will be live. Sometimes it will be recorded classes. Okay, we will. We're trying to see how we can wrap up on the mobile application for Nocode Africa. It's called Nala. So it's Nocode Africa learning application. So with their app, you will be able to like see your upcoming classes and all of that. Yeah. So we will try to see how we can make available the application, the beta version of the application. I think today or early part of tomorrow morning. Maybe today. Yes. So yes, Eugene. Thank you very much. Bose, yes, it is a great initiative. Joy, sorry, don't allow this to be like a disadvantage for you. You can borrow a laptop from your friend. You can um, you can use a cyber cafe as well, but preferably I would say try to borrow from a friend for practice and all of that. Yeah, if I told you are super serious about the whole training, there's a huge possibility that you'll be able to like make some money really fast and then get a laptop. Okay, so that's for everyone else who doesn't have a laptop. Okay, Aloha Toby, I like the enthusiasm. Hold on to the enthusiasm, please, because it will get rocky. Yeah, but you need to keep hitting the ground running. Um, okay, so what is the difference between FlutterFlow and FlutterWave? FlutterWave is a payment gateway. Yeah, it's a payment gateway. It's for payment. FlutterFlow is a no-code tool built on the Flutter framework. It runs on the programming language called Dart, and it's one of the coolest no-code tool ever, right? It just launched in 2020. Yeah, so I have dropped the link for Talcon, right? This is the link. It says here talcon.com, and this is for nocodeforest.com, right? Um, yes, yes, hit the ground running. This is good, Joseph. All right, Paul, thank you very much. My FlutterFlow have been on some start page slowly, only the logo. Okay, so I think what you should do is try to, first of all, this is like a hack. I think it might work. Try to search for a VPN called Free VPN. Just type Free VPN, add Free VPN, one word, to Chrome. Like just type it like that. Add Free VPN to Chrome browser. Try to install it and add it to your Chrome browser and try to see if at all it's going to work. Some students had the same issue and then they did that and it worked. Um, okay, so Joshua is saying Flutter Wave requires writing codes while Flutter Wave is just okay. So this is not true, Joshua. You're getting it wrong. Flutter Wave is a payment gateway. Flutter is a platform that allows you to write codes and develop mobile application, right? But Flutter Wave itself, it's a payment gateway. All right, please let's be guided. It's not a. All right, so Joshua, you are a little bit you're incorrect here. Sorry. Okay, abundance. God bless you too. Thank you very much, Julie. Thank you very much. Yes, yes. Toby is right, and this Flutterwave is a payment service. Great. Class time is going to be mostly 2 p.m. GMT plus one. That's Lagos time, right? Yeah. So okay, so I think it's time for. Thank you very much, Ryan. It's time for me to introduce the the tutors, right? And then from there we will close the class. All right. So I'm gonna add the tutors now to the stream. We have about 8 tutors, and so but I think here in this particular session we have 4 of them. Okay. So hello tutors. Can you hear me?
Hello, David. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Yeah, Peter.
Can
Good
hear you.
afternoon. Okay. Joy.
Good
Welcome.
afternoon.
Great. All right. So these are the tutors that will be responsible for taking you through some things that has to do with Flutter Flow and the training that we do here, right? So they will be available to, handle the, like, coach you, right? So especially during sessions that we call, laboratories, right? So we always have laboratories. Of course, every single session happens here on YouTube, right? And then we also have something called peer-to-peer, right? So as you learn, let's say you end up understanding a particular concept very well. I will drop. Okay, so we have another tutor here. Bami, welcome. Okay, so okay, Bami, I'm not really hearing you, but welcome. Okay, so we will be having something called peer-to-peer classes. So as you learn, and then you get like super good at the things that you're learning, right? So you will be given a chance to teach your colleagues, right? So one of the best ways to understand something clearer is by teaching other people, even if you don't have a strong knowledge about it. There's no problem. If at all you thought you knew, and then maybe you start teaching and you discover you don't know, it's okay, right? So but when you feel that you have some strong understanding of a particular thing, there will be a poll sometimes that will ask, do you understand this particular scenario? If you say yes, then we will schedule you to take a peer-to-peer class. The people that say they don't really understand will learn under you. Like, that's like the idea. So we want a session whereby every single person can actually understand this thing. I might be able to explain things simple for you, and then but your friend or your colleague might even be able to explain something in way simpler for you. All right, so that's why we will have peer-to-peer classes. We'll have laboratories. In peer-to-peer classes, you can share your screen. In the FlutterFlow laboratories, you also be able to share your screen. And then sometimes the tutors will also host live sessions like these, and take you on a particular class, right? They take you on different classes. Okay, so I would like you guys to just take note of them. You will see their names and faces and links to reach out to them directly from the NALA application. That's NALA. That's the No Code Africa Learning application. It will be made available today. Yeah, there will be a link on the No Code Africa official website, so that you can just download the APK file and then run it on your phone, and get to see it. It's currently on the beta stage, like it's really really at the beginning stage, so you might see some errors and bugs, but it's okay. We will fix it with time. We're not really big on perfection. So we will just launch it out, and then with time, and of course, when you feel like you're super good and then you're prepared, you can also join our development team and improve the application, and like that we can end up being able to provide this service to even way more people. So I want to say a very huge thank you to the tutors who have, indicated interest and chosen to teach you guys and be part of your development. Yeah, because they also learned here. They are still learning. First of all, even myself, I'm still learning. All right, so I'm still learning, but my, like, where I have reached, it's like, of course, higher than almost everyone here, right? So and I'm still learning. Like, I learn every day. Okay, so if at all you interact with them and then you discover that there's some things that they don't know, it's fine. It's okay. Everyone is learning, right? So that's it. So thank you very much to the tutors for accepting to be part of these, and for accepting to also share your knowledge. And we will be closing this particular class in a very short time. But before we close, I want to just share my screen one more time and then show you Talcon and show you No Code Forest, right? And then that will be it. And if at all you have questions, again, please just drop the questions here in the comment section. Before I continue, I see a question here. It says, is there a system requirement to run FlutterFlow? I'm just seeing the logo dim since the class started. There is really no system requirement per se, but I think if you have a 4 gig RAM laptop and you have a strong internet connection, it's running on a browser, so it shouldn't take too much. Except you have like multiple tabs open in your 4 gig RAM, then of course it's to slow down. But I would suggest that if at all you are using 4 gig RAM or 2 gig RAM, then you should just endeavor that you're running one thing per time, right? So try to see how you can run one thing per time. And Okay, so this is a suggestion from Joshua. He said, "Comic, try using VPN. Same happened to me, but when I use VPN, it was solved. So try to add a VPN on the stuff, so you can have it working." Okay, so away from this, if you have other questions, please just go ahead and then uh, and share. Like just drop the comments. So I'm sharing my screen all over again. I just want to show you no code forest. And okay, so this is it, no code forest. Yeah, so no code forest is built with FlutterFlow, right? So yeah, it's an amazing platform. So welcome to No Code Forest, your one-stop shop for affordable MVPs. This is one of the initiatives that we have created to help you to make money out of your skills, right? It has not been launched yet. This is just like the wait list, but we have gone far in development. So you can click here to join the wait list and then put some few things here. You can join the waitlist, put like fill in this detail here, and then submit, and we will have access to your details. And then we will inform you when the application goes live, which is very soon. And you can sign up as a no-code developer. If at all you're a business owner here, right, and then you want to be buying templates from the platform, the templates will be like super affordable, from $10 to $49. So it will be like very, very cheap, right? So you can download it and even request for custom, like for some customization. Okay, so you can click here to fill in your details. All right, so that's it. And you can also contact us via this email if you have a particular challenge or you want to know more about what we're doing. Okay, so that's for No Code Forest. And here, Talcon. So Talcoin is slightly different from No Code Forest, because Talcoin is more like a marketplace where you can actually get to like sign up and then get connected to small and mid-sized business owners who want to hire you in real time to develop a mobile application for them, to develop anything. So it's not just mobile application, maybe graphic designs, writing services, like anything, right? So any of your skills that you have, because I know that most of you here have more than, like, they have other skills, so you will be able to uh you know like meet some clients on this platform. So we are still on the building and development phase. We will be launching this as well soon. Okay, so, and of course this is also built with FlutterFlow. All right, you can click here to join the waitlist here, but preferably as a talent, you need to click here to give us your details, like put your details here, your bio, your top skills, and just put in some of the things here and then let us know, then submit request. So if you don't feel anything, it won't be able to submit. So that's it. Okay, so away from this, I will stop sharing. And I think that's like the end of the class. And like, I'm super happy to have everyone here. This is like one of the best sessions I've actually had. Okay, so yeah, this question says, will Nala also be on iOS? Yes. Any application you build on FlutterFlow can also be made possible to run on iOS. Yes, and we will also make available the web version of it. So if at all there is a small, because sometimes iOS has some extra from requirement, we might need to use the web version of it. So someone is asking a question. Will I be able to complete the course if I can't attend classes live during the week because I will be at work? I can watch recordings. Yes, you'll be able to complete the course. You don't have to. The live classes, you can attend it, right? You should attend it. It's compulsory, right? But if you can't, maybe because you're working, that's okay, right? So you can just make sure that you watch the recordings after work. Okay, so someone is saying app build flow can a menu get stickered? Yes, you can do all of these things. You can you can fix a particular menu at the top. Yes, you can. I will show you guys how to do that, and then the tutors will also be available to show you how all of this is being done. Okay, so all right. And I think that's it. I missed cohort 2. Thank you. Okay, Wisdom said he missed cohort 2. So welcome to cohort 3, and try not to miss it this time. If you get stuck somewhere, please just try and call our attention. Sometimes we'll be trying to see how we can motivate you, because we know that you might get distracted with the hurdles of life, and you tend to not be able to focus on this. If you can focus on this, then you will be able to like make a good use of your time. The application is going to be available on iOS and Android. Yes. Okay. So I would like to give an opportunity to the tutors to say something, maybe some motivational words or some, I don't know, maybe just a minute or two to say something to the students. Yeah. So I think I will start with Bami. Bami, are you up? Would you be able to say something to the students? Maybe something that might guide them. Yeah. Okay, so I think, hold on, Bami. I don't know if it's from my end. I cannot hear you. I don't think it's from my end. Bami, I can't hear at all. Um, I can see that you've unmuted yourself, but you're not saying anything. Okay. Uh, okay. Bami, are you trying to say something? Okay, just try and see how you can work on your mic or network. Uh, just a job. Just a job. Are you up? Can you say something to the students? Anything that would inspire them, motivate them, or maybe share your own story or something? Anything at all. We are done with the class. We just want you to say something.
Okay. Hi everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Can
evening.
you all hear me?
Yes, yes, can hear you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's nice meeting everybody here. This is one of the greatest opportunities ever, and I guess that this is a beautiful platform to just learn and keep learning, right? So take baby steps every day. That's the most important thing. Take baby steps every day. Try practicing every day. And I think we have created a community where you can reach out to anybody and then you get your questions answered. So we're all learning. I'm all learning. So it's nice to learn with every one of you here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jesu Jova. Really, really good. So I think the summary of what she said is just take baby steps and of course just try to practice every day. Yeah. So Peter, please can you say something?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
So my
afternoon.
advice is try as much as possible to learn new things every day. Don't wait for the next lecture to try new things. Try as much as possible to go online, go the extra mile, do the hard stuff. I think that is one of our major theme for our cohort. Do the hard stuff. So try as much as possible to learn, practice, 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 practice. Look at other stuffs, look at other app and see how you can do it better. No Code Africa is a great platform for you to learn stuff, and FlutterFlow is one of the best tools out there for you to expand your creativity. So just try and go the extra mile. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Peter. Uh, yeah, Joy, can you say something? Are you there?
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. Can hear you.
Okay. Okay, my advice to the new students is just to practice on your own. Like Mr. Peter said, you don't have to wait till the next lecture. Try to practice on your own. Practice what you've learned and even practice what you have not been taught. And also remember that it's going to get hard along the way. Yes, we're not promising that it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard along the way, but don't give up. Just keep pushing, keep trying. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Joy. That's super helpful. Okay, Bethan, please say something.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I basically think consistency is key because many people start out and along the way they drop off. And honestly, whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing very well. When you're being grouped for projects or assignments, make sure you participate. That's the only way you get to learn. Be consistent, not that you will start because you're not paying for it. It's a scholarship. Most people don't take it seriously, but it's an opportunity that makes work so much easier. And no code has really, really made work so much easier in terms of creating things. And doing this without paying for it is a very, very amazing opportunity, which for now is still ongoing. Subsequently, people might not be able to have the same opportunity again. So now that you've had that opportunity, it's good for you to make use of that opportunity. So you should be consistent. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Bethan. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have come to the end. Okay, Bami is back. Let me see. Bami, can you speak to us now? Is everything good now? I think Bami is having some technical challenges. He's out again. Okay, so without having to waste so much time, we have like overstretched our time. Thank you very much for being here. There's some questions here. Can we have a platform like Discord where we students can help each other and grow together? I love the idea of Nocode Africa. So I'm not super familiar with Discord, but this is like the second time someone is mentioning this, and we have to do it. And we're gonna create Discord today. Yeah, we're gonna create Discord today, and then see how we can also leverage on it, right? So yes, we will create Discord today and see how we can do this. Thank you for the suggestion, Gospel. And so STMA is asking, can part of the app be built for mobile and while that's for yes, you can build an application built for mobile. Do you mean mobile view and web view? I'm quite confused here, but if at all there are some things that you want to see in the mobile application and you can't see it and you don't want them to see in the web, well, you can always create conditions for that. Yes. Okay, so is there a limitation of no code apps on FlutterFlow compared with traditionally built? Yes, there is a limitation. There are some few limitations, right? So, but the limitations are not something you will face now, right? You can only face that limitation if at all you are an enterprise organization that has like 1 million users and you want to use no code. Of course, why would you want to use no code if at all you have like 1 million users? So no code, from according to statistics and some research works, tends to break from 1 million users, right? Some things don't really work again very well. And of course, you shouldn't really be using no code, right, to build the application if at all you have like a good number of users like that. But if at all you're a startup founder, you're building from scratch and you're looking at 100,000 users, 500,000 users, it's okay. You can actually run on no code. And of course, since we're using FlutterFlow, you can always download your codes later and build it to scale somewhere else. All right, so all is good. Okay, so I think that's all we have. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for being part of this. And just like Peter said, which is like the idea and theme for what we do here, you need to learn how to like do hard stuff, like life is not really easy like that. So you shouldn't be I know that most people had jumped on this thinking that it's going to be super easy. They're just going to click on a button and an application is created. It's not going to work like that. We're going to have to spend a lot of time building and developing, right? But the thing is, later on, as you keep practicing, it will become like a reflex. It will be a reflex for you, right? So I really wish you all the best in this particular training, and try to see how you can not slack, because when you slack, you might find it difficult to catch up. So now that you've started with this momentum, please try to see how you can maintain it. All right, attend the classes, watch the videos, avoid procrastination. Don't say I will do it tomorrow, I watch that video tomorrow. Watch it at once, practice everything according to when you're given. Otherwise you will have like pile up things and you'll be like, it's too much, I can't do this and all of that. So just try and see how you can do things in time, like when everyone else is doing it. Okay, and have a lovely afternoon. Yeah, so evening for me. Okay, have a great time, guys, and see you tomorrow. I will drop a link to all the tutorials that you should watch before tomorrow's class. Okay. Have a great time, guys. Bye from me.